Are they gonna make a Last of Us 3 Neptics? I don't know if they are. It would be hard to play a guitar with 3 fingers, yeah. People thought that about 2, though, also, Slay. People thought that 2 might ruin it. This has been amazing.
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
It's so good, Jay-Z, I know.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay.
Sin, you didn't like it? That's right, I remember you saying that. I loved it.
Dina. Is she your girlfriend?
No. No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. She just, I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
So stupid.
Yeah, too, Jay-Z. I agree.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered.
Wow.
You took that from me.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
You think so, Neptics? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the feminist stuff and the
I just,
anti-LGBT stuff.
I don't think I can ever forgive you for that.
Having a woman, a powerful woman as a lead. That messes with some people.
Try.
Two powerful women, yeah.
I like that.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Yep.
Joel. Didn't like how cliche the game was. Like the whole you killed a pregnant lady. They almost pulled it off 2 times with Dina. is it cliche though? Like, you've seen that in movies and shows. You've not seen that in a video game. It's meant to evoke an emotion, right? And it does. Some people, it evoked a bad emotion and they disliked it. Some people, it invoked the same bad emotion, but they felt the power behind it. And it's, you know, one's not bad, one's not wrong. Your opinion's not wrong if you disliked it. It's just different. Fantastic game. Wow, am I glad I played that. Personally, I think they should have made Abby more likable at the beginning, and then the shock when we found out that Joel killed her father, the surgeon. I think that should have happened much later in the game. So you don't like that they showed you Abby. See, I like it the opposite way, Sin. See, we think differently. I like that we saw the bad in Abby first. And like when it switched to us playing Abby, I was like I was all for not wanting to know, right? I was all Team Ellie, and I was like, no, I don't want to fucking know what her story is. I don't give a shit. I don't care. And then I started fucking playing it, and I was like, holy shit. And my mind like exploded into all this doubt and questioning my own emotions about what I felt about Abby and about Ellie and who was right and who was wrong, if there even was a right and wrong, and like what needed to transpire to make all of it right, if that's even a thing that could happen. It's just, it was so good. The way they spelled it out made you hate Abby from the very beginning, and then flipped everything and made you question your own emotions. And that is amazing to me. Also makes her realize that revenge is not the answer to redeem herself. She needed to help Lev. Yeah. Yeah. When it came out, a bunch of people I know were all up in arms about how a trans character was just put on a screen to be killed. But I didn't get the impression at all. Is there other storylines for Lev where he gets killed violently or something? Oh, I don't know. Are there different endings? I don't even know if there are different endings. That's a good point, Noodle. I'm not sure. If she was happy and likable at the beginning, then her whole theme and character arc wouldn't make sense. Right! The way they developed and built her character, it sent everything into a spiral. And it was so developmentally dynamic and like amazing. I don't know how else to say it. The character progression of Abby in this game especially was something I've not seen in games before, right? Where you get the bad first and you're told like this person is bad and everything you know is bad, right? And then they put you behind the steering wheel of that character's past and you feel sympathetic, but you don't want to. Told you to wait till I'm back. I'm sorry, Olive. I couldn't. People I know also don't fully read articles, so yeah. You're gonna have that, Noodle. Explosive. The switch to Abby was the ballsiest move as far as I remember. Yeah, super ballsy. Like I said, Explosive, I didn't want to do it. I was checked out. I was like, I don't want to know her story. I don't care. But then as soon as I started playing as Abby and seeing why she is the way she is, I was just like blown away. When I realized it wasn't just a flashback, but the whole 3 days, mind blown. Right? It's insane. It's so well done, too. Hey, Dickie, how's it going? Welcome to the channel, dude. How are you today, Dickie? Just caught the end of the playthrough? Awesome, Dickie. This game was fantastic, dude. If you like story games, I highly, highly recommend this. You gotta have a tough, you gotta have a tough stomach. There's some parts that are hard to take. And see, another thing I saw was people were complaining that it was too violent, too gory for like unneeded reasons. And I don't think I felt that way too often. Maybe once or twice I was like, this is maybe a little over the top. But nothing to the point where it would ruin a game, you know? Like, the rest of the game is just so well done. You can clearly see why there's a huge divide in this game. Yeah, yep. And I think both sides are justified for the reasons. I do too, Sin. Yep. Like I said, your opinion of this game isn't wrong. It's your opinion. It's actually interesting to me to hear you talk about it and see the different interpretations of what transpired and what should have transpired. It's really cool to see that there's that dynamic, and that actually kind of speaks to the game a little bit, right? On how divisive it is. I think that could be a good thing. I think it could be a good thing. Explosive, thank you for the follow, dude. I think having games like this, even if you don't like this game, Sin, I think having a game like this exist is very important, right? Both for games as art and for storytelling and for social discourse and talking about things. It's crazy. Just fucks with people's feelings no matter what. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Explosive. I didn't think so. Seemed like it was realistic enough for realism's sake. Wasn't like people exploded into 10,000 git. Yeah, I think the problem people had was like maybe the brutality of that last scene, or the brutality of people getting shot in the face in close up, you know, or the pregnant woman dying. And a lot of the kills later in the game, especially that Ellie does, are very like close to the camera, which is all fine. Like, I think it plays well. It's just different in a video game. You see that shit in movies and TV all the time, but you don't see it in video games until now. And I think it's good. I think it's fine. I think as long as the content on screen can justify what's happening, then you have to do it for the sake of, I mean, art, you know? Fantastic game. I feel like people who don't like the game don't want to face their own feelings. You think? That's the sense I get with the streamers I've watched that didn't like it. They all had certain traits in common. It's just way more intense because you feel those scenes more in games. That's true. Yes. Yeah, you were invested in that scene, right? Because you are to an extent controlling the player, the player character, the protagonist. So it evokes a more intense feeling, maybe? Because you almost feel responsible for what happens, right? Sometimes I think it's almost an injustice to call an experience like this a game. Does that make sense? Yes, that does make sense. It does. It is, like, that's a great way to put it, Dickie. It's like an experience, right? And just like any experience, some people aren't gonna like it, right? Like, some people like the experience of jumping out of a plane 30,000 feet above the air. That doesn't mean that everybody's going to. Experiencing art media. Yeah, right. Wow. I'm very glad that I played this game. Thank you guys all so much for experiencing this with me. I almost want to play the first game over again at some point now. I almost wish that I had played the first game before I played this one, like immediately, because I had forgotten a lot of the story elements and stuff. But boy, am I glad that I played this. I'm sorry for myself that it took this long to play it, but I'm also glad because I got to play it with you guys. If I would have played it when it came out, I wasn't streaming at that point, and I wouldn't have had the social interaction with chat and stuff, which makes it even better. Like, this part, like talking back and forth with you about how we feel, is fantastic. So thank you guys so much for hanging out and experiencing this with me. I really appreciate it. Play the first one, I would definitely watch it here. It's definitely possible. What do we play now until Thursday, you guys? Yeah, what's happening tomorrow? I don't know, Sin. What should I do? I'm gonna pull my hair out. What's happening tomorrow? Is there anything after the credits? Play Remnant? Maybe? Thanks for being the best reaction experiment streamer I watched play this. Experience streamer. That's awesome, Neptix. Thank you for the kind words. That's amazing for you to say. It's an easy game to jump in and out of. Remnant is? I'll think about it. There's a little Easter egg after the credits. All right. Hard to invest in a long game and then hop into Final Fantasy VII after. Right. I need something small, maybe an indie game of some sort, or a couple indie games that don't take so long. Remnant would be fun. You can play that ping pong indie game. You got good. Wayfaring stranger. Little Ashley vocals at the end. I like it. It's just a new menu screen which subtly wraps up Abby's story. No toil nor danger in that ride. I'll tell you what, watching the voice actors win awards for this, like without playing it, I was unaware of like how deserving they are of all those awards, because my goodness, the performances in this game were next to none. Like second to none. It's just incredible. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to play tomorrow. It might be Remnant, but I don't know. I don't want to get started. That game seems long. But you said it's easy to jump in and out of? I'll have to look at what I've got and what's on, like... You know what I could do? I could just push the pick for me button on Game Pass and see what it... No, I'm not gonna do that. That would be funny though. Do it live on stream. Just push the pick a game for me button on Game Pass and see what it comes up with. Play Dead by Daylight. No, that game is not for me, Noodle. It looks like super fun. What's free on Epic now? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to check that out too. This is what I can't believe. Laura Bailey got death threats for her and her family because of playing Abby. Yeah, people are the fucking worst. All those people who sent death threats need to be arrested. They don't deserve to be in society. Juveniles. I could never imagine Kinmar playing Dead by Daylight. I used to love playing games like that. I'm just too old now, I think. I'm over it. Frostpunk. Is that the strategy game? Is Frostpunk the strategy game?
Be free
Oh wow.
from earthly trial.
Oh man, this is good.
This body red in the old church.
People who made This War of Mine. I did play This War of Mine. That was good.
Drop this cross.
This War of Mine, is that the side scroller? Am I thinking of a different game?
And go singing.
Troy Baker, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going
I was thinking about playing
there to see.
that, but I have no idea how it works, Niptix.
I'm going there.
It's pretty hard at first. It's trial and error kind of game. Are you talking about This War of Mine, or are you talking about Frostpunk?
Over Jordan.
Frostpunk, okay. The music in this game, while very subtle, was also fantastic, and helped evoke the emotions that are playing out before your eyes. It was really well done. The sound design in this game was fantastic. Biomutant devs look at games like this on how to properly mix and master your sound design. Oh wow, the boat. New Game Plus unlocked. The boat is now on the shore. Oh, that's so awesome. Look at it. What I had to do. Complete the story. 40%? Oh wait, no. How many people have gotten this trophy? Does it say? How many people have gotten this trophy? Does it not show that anymore? Oh, 60% of players earned it. So that means 40%, a little less than 40% of the players who played this game never beat it. Is that a lot for a game? Or is that on par with like most other? Made it to Catalina Island. Oh, is that what it is? Go back. Oh, yeah. So Abby made it to Catalina Island. I wonder if what was there. But is it the Fireflies? Yeah, right, Slay? Is it? That dude on the radio sounded a little sketch to me. Maybe there will be a third game. Oh my god. Druckmann said it was the Fireflies. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. Wow. All right, guys. It's a little early. It's about 20 minutes before I normally finish. But I can't think of anything that I could start playing right now that would make any sense at all after that. So we're just gonna leave it there, I think, for today. Thank you guys so much, like I said before, for hanging out with me through this playthrough. It has been just like a crazy cool experience, and I'm glad that I could experience it with you guys. It really means a lot. Thank you for the support. ZK, thank you for the sub today. Explosive, thank you for the follow. Elijah, thank you for the follow. Shadow Days, thank you for the raid and the follow. Mozzie, thank you for the follow. You guys have been fantastic. Please, if you're watching now and you had a good time, consider leaving me a follow as well. It really helps me out, and I'd like to chat with you in the future as well. Tomorrow, I'm not quite sure what we'll be playing. It'll be something new, I assume. You know what I could do? I could just like go back and finish a game that I didn't finish yet, or at least play through a game I haven't finished. Because like I never finished Yakuza 7. We got really, really far in Yakuza 7. Never finished it. Like a Dragon. There's a few other games that I didn't finish. Darkest Dungeon. Not Pillars. Pathfinder Kingmaker. That was a long time ago. That was like one of the first games I started streaming when like nobody was watching. But yeah, guys, we'll figure out what we're going to play tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll get to see all of your wonderful names in chat tomorrow as well.